All right. So last week on the show, we were talking about tonight being the roster reveal for Team Israel at the World Baseball Classic and an event that's happening down in Rockville. And a buddy of mine was telling me about sort of an interesting local connection. I don't think people realize that, like, Team Israel is kind of a cool local story because so many of the people involved with Team Israel are here, are based out of here. And someone from the Orioles who obviously is going to be involved with Team Israel is, of course, Dean Kremer. And Dean Kremer has been very involved with the baseball program over at Beth Tfiloh. And joining us now here on GCR, he is the head coach over at Beth Tfiloh. He's Coach Don Wright, and he is with us now here on GCR. Coach, it's Glenn. It's good to meet you. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes for us.
Thanks for having me on, Glenn. I just took my Bluetooth out there. I think that helps us out.
I appreciate you doing that, man.
Okay.
Coach, first of all, what you've done in a short time at Beth Tfiloh, because I want to get into your connection with Team Israel and the moment that appears to be occurring right now. But I think it's remarkable. When you arrived, what were you walking into, and what did it take to get Beth Tfiloh, which I think maybe not everybody is aware of how unique a program Beth Tfiloh is, to a place where you could compete for championships?
Yeah, no, it's so this is my 5th year as the head coach. When I came in, I mean, the baseball program was existent, but it wasn't a strong program. I think it's the perception in the community and Pikesville and some of the Jewish players was that if you really wanted a serious baseball option, Beth Tfiloh, while a tremendous school and a great place to get a Jewish education, was not necessarily where you wanted to go for baseball. What we've established here now is really a very strong program, and now we're getting different responses from people in the community, athletes that would previously not have considered, I think, coming to Beth Tfiloh to play baseball are deciding to come here. As a result, our teams have been a lot more competitive. In the last 2 years, we've won our division championship. This year, we're hoping to compete for our first MIAA conference championship since, I think, 2008 was the last time we'd won one. So we're really proud of what we're building here at Beth Tfiloh in the baseball program.
I asked this question: the success that Dean Kremer has had in Baltimore, and I want to talk to you about what he's done with your program and Team Israel, but what he's done in Baltimore, have you sensed that there's been a ripple effect for that? Because the moment he arrived, even before he was at the major league level in the trade, you could sense what it meant to the Jewish community here that
Sure.
Dean Kremer was now part of the Orioles. Have you felt like there being a ripple effect of more interest from Jewish kids to play baseball, more interest in the Orioles? Have you felt some of that?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely as you alluded to in your intro. I mean, there's something happening in Pikesville. There's something in not just Pikesville, the Northwest Baltimore County community, within the Jewish community. Dean's definitely been a big part of that. I mean, from the younger kids in our middle school program, I'm involved in Wellwood baseball in Pikesville, predominantly Jewish league. And there's a lot of pride, as you might imagine, in seeing a guy like Dean Kremer being successful for the Orioles. He's very, very generous with his time. I mean, he came out to meet with our varsity team this year, had breakfast with us, shared his own story, which was not a real common route to the major leagues. He played in junior college, transferred, and really struggled before he kind of broke out as a professional. So he's been a tremendous help to our guys and an incredible motivator and inspiration to our entire team.
It's really cool, man. Donald Wright is with us, the baseball coach at Beth Tfiloh. So that what does that do for your guys to have someone like that choose to take his time to just come out and offer you guys some support?
It means the world to us. We have Adam Gladstone is one of the assistant coaches with us, and Adam is the COO.
The most interesting man on the face of the planet, by the way.
Yeah, glad he's great. We love having. So he's glad. He's very generous with his time and helping coach the team. He's helped facilitate our players to have interactions and participate in the Team Israel program. They've gone to camps. He's bringing some of the team down to see some World Baseball Classic games. Brought Dean over. So it's been really, really great. Just walking around practice, hearing guys talk about just different things Dean said to them. And he met with us about, say, a little over a month ago, and it's still reverberating throughout our clubhouse. You hear the guys referring to him. There's a argument over who gets to wear his number.
That's
there's
cool.
also it just means a lot to these kids. It's not every day, obviously, that a Jewish athlete performs at the level that Dean's been able to achieve. So for him to not only be a role model for our guys, but share his time and his experience and help our team the way he has. It's been tremendous.
That's so cool, man. The Team Israel thing, right? Like, Coach, I have to be honest with you because I don't want to come off as a poser. I'm not a World Baseball Classic guy. I'll watch because of it's better than some of the alternatives. But I hate that we talk about it like it's the World Championship when you can't even let your pitchers pitch. Like, it's a whole convoluted thing. But I recognize the interest. Like, it's what I would say. I'm not the biggest Bad Bunny fan on the face of the planet, but I recognize he's the biggest artist there is. Like, there is no bigger than Bad Bunny. So I know that not everything is for me. Can you describe like what Team Israel has done, the group they put together, the support, the buy-in from Jewish players, what that means to your guys, and the fact that Adam's a big part of it. Like, so it really is kind of a like. There's a reason the event is happening in Maryland tonight. It really is kind of a local story.
Sure. It is, and a lot of the leadership in the Team Israel Baseball Americas program, which is the North American arm of Team Israel. A lot of those, the executive leadership there is from Pikesville. They've got ties to Beth Tfiloh. I understand the pushback a little bit, or the lack of a real strong pull with the WBC. It happens, when spring training would otherwise be happening, right? And you can't. There's limitations and all that. I've heard from the players though that there is something unique about performing for your country, and having to be able to wear the flag and wear the colors and among the players anyway, and you can feel that tension and that competitiveness. The last kind of local taste of that we had was when Adam Jones was robbing a home run from Manny Machado, playing on opposite teams. Machado playing for the DR and Adam playing for Team America. So there's a lot of guys. There's local guys all over, not only in the leadership and Dean Spencer Horowitz, who's from the Baltimore area, is going to be the starting first baseman for the team. There's other local players that are going to be in the roster, and it just means so much to us. It's hard to even quantify what it's done for us as a baseball program. We're blessed to have a tremendous athletic director, Stacy Fold, who's been with me for 5 years. That's really been the backbone of what we do and supported us in so many ways. But to have Team Israel along there and incorporating us into what they're doing and helping us, it provides tremendous motivation and something for these kids to look up to. There's
cool.
Like I said, there's just not a lot of Jewish athletes in Major League Baseball, but the ones that are out there, a lot of them are opting to come and play for Team Israel. They have the choice to play for Team USA, and a lot of them are opting to play for Israel, and it just means the world to our guys.
That's really cool, man. I did not know about the Jewish World Series until my buddy Matt Luderman put me onto it a year ago. Can you tell me about this event and why your season goes a little bit longer than most programs in this area?
So the MIAA championship is scheduled for, I believe it's the third Sunday in May. The Jewish World Series starts that Monday. So our hope is that we're playing in the MIAA championship game. We're going to board a bus, drive right to Columbus, Ohio. And it's Jewish day schools and high schools all across the country. Teams are coming from New York, from California. There's some that come from Canada. They're all over the place. It's a tremendous event. They've been putting it on for, I think this is 15 years plus they've been doing this tournament. Last year it's an invitational. You have to be invited to it. Last year was our first time being invited. We placed 5th out of 20 teams. There's going to be 24 this year. It's a wood bat tournament. And, we're looking good. Beth Tfiloh has got a unique challenge. Every year, our seniors, the school experience at Beth Tfiloh culminates with this wonderful trip to Israel that the seniors are able to take. Unfortunately for us, it coincides right with the playoffs and the Jewish World Series.
Of course.
This year, look, this year we're not losing any pitchers though.
Okay.
So it's a good year for us. So I feel, the team feels good about our chances, not only in the MIAA, but out in Columbus. And if everything goes the way we hope it is, we'll be in that bus with an MIAA championship trophy riding out to try to win the Jewish World Series.
That's cool, man. That's a really cool thing. Coach Donald Wright, it's great to meet you, man, and awesome story of that moment, that thing that's happening right now for you, for your program, for Jewish baseball. It's just a really awesome thing. Best of luck to you this season. We will be in touch. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with us today.
Thanks
really
a lot,
appreciate
Ben. Thanks
it.
for having us on and getting the word out about our program. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.